The day started when our leaders told us they wouldn't be joining us. They laughed really hard at our shocked faces and had to repeat themselves at least 5 times.
We decided that first we were going to go to a cafe, and we felt that there was a lot of good just by speaking out things that God has done in our lives or things that we want to see Him do in our lives.
We had a general plan of what we were going to do, but we were like, all right, Holy Spirit, whatever you want to do. So we go to this cafe and we start like making declarations for us to be really encouraged in the Lord, and also just over that place, because that's what we felt like God told us to do.
We decided, like, in that moment we were like, okay, like, this is a good point to like stop, and we're gonna go to like a park and worship.
And so then we started walking towards the park, and we get halfway there and we decided to take a toilet break because it's Starbucks and it's clean, and that's always nice on our reach.
A man came along and he walked past us over to Evelyn.
He like just started talking to me, and the only word I said was "K," like what in Spanish. I was like, what? What are you trying to say?
We come out to find one of the teammates, Evelyn, is being talked to by this man who smells, in the capital of San Jose, everything smelled like just bad stuff. There's smells of pee, it smells of human excrement, it smells of vomit.
When I bring joy to somebody by listening and having them just talk and just get it all out, then I don't know, this just makes me really happy.
As soon as we walk away, this man comes over, and he doesn't like really know much English, but we were able to communicate with him.
So this guy comes over and we're like, oh, God is like answering our prayers with like one person, this is awesome.
And I asked him if we could pray for him, and he said sure, and we asked him his name, and he told us it was Victor. And then before I prayed, I said, would you like tea or water? And he said, no, pray first.
Eventually at the end of the conversation, like he was being so friendly, and he was a street vendor, you know, so he was holding some socks and some sewing kits, and like we were about to tell him goodbye, you know, and walk to our next location, and he starts handing us all a pair of socks. Like what he had, he gave it to us. And he ran out of socks, and actually I was the last person, and so he just looks at this sewing kit and kind of gives me this sewing kit. But it was so nice, and like I just was like, this guy literally, this is all he was holding.
He knew that God had blessed him, so he wanted to bless us. And like to me that blew my mind, and I was like, wow, like this is amazing.
And then we went to the park and we just sat on the steps.
As soon as we sit down with a guitar, like I don't even know if we had started singing a song.
So we start worshiping, and then one person comes up and we give them water, and then we start worshiping again, and another person comes up and we give them water.
It was just within the first 5 minutes of us breaking from praying about the day and going off, we prayed for 4 people.
Typically whenever we do evangelism, we are more pursuing people. And that day, people really started pursuing us, like really just coming up to us. Like we weren't having to try to do anything.
God definitely provided for us that day, because it was just us students, and it was like, okay, we're on our own, what do we do? And God was like, here, I'm going to provide all of these opportunities to like connect and to pray and to bless people. And we really did. We blessed a lot of people by praying for them, by handing out water, and it was a really good day.